Hi, I'm Colleen from SellerSpy. If you've used SellerSpy, you know that it's a great tool for finding low competition keywords. I'm coming out with a new video series that'll show you how we take low competition keywords and turn them into selling products. SellerSpy makes keyword research so easy, and we're going to show you how to do it all. So come follow along. So in this tutorial, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to start a product listing from scratch using SellerSpy's tools. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the dashboard, which is houses all of the SEO tools on SellerSpy. And the first one we're going to go to is Keyword Generator. If you're a user of SellerSpy, you know that this is the free tool, but it has tons of value. And this is really why I start here every single time, because this is where I can get my base knowledge of what keywords are low competition, what keywords are trending, and what keywords I can use in my new listing. So the resources that I want to create, they're religious based. They're for Catholic kids to teach them about their faith. So I already have all these resources created, and I actually sell some books on KDP, Amazon KDP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reuse a lot of that information to create some resources on TPT. So I'm going to start, since one of the most popular books is about the Catholic Mass, I'm going to start by just searching Catholic Mass. I'm going to see what comes up. Okay, so we see Catholic Mass it's not that popular. There is low competition for that keyword. So let's see, let's see parts of the Catholic Mass. Let's see what happens. Parts of the Catholic, parts of the Mass. Okay. Okay, now we're getting other stuff. Parts of the body, parts of the brain. Okay. But parts of the Mass, also low competition, low popularity, but there's still searches. So, I mean, there is interest there. Okay. At this point, I'm going to just start making a list of words that I'm considering, right? So we had Catholic Mass. We had parts of the Catholic Mass. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm just going to put Catholic in. And let's just see what happens. Okay, so Catholic is definitely more popular. Catholic religion. So Catholic religion might be good. Catholic Mass. Let's see, Catholic virtues, Catholic Kids Bulletin. Okay. What's good is I have for my store in general, we have a lot of low competition keywords that I can use. And actually Catholic Saints is great because I have a whole book on Catholic Saints that I sell on KDP that I can totally reuse. So Catholic religion, I'm going to add that to my list. So let's add Catholic religion. So I want to find out what other sellers are using in their product titles for some of these keywords. And the way I do that is I use the title analyzer tool. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start putting some of the phrases in. So we're going to do Catholic Mass into the title analyzer. So the title analyzer is kind of cool because what it does is it looks at all the listings on the first page for a keyword and it spits out what the most popular phrases are. So while I'm thinking Catholic Mass or parts of the Mass, there might be something that I'm missing. So here we see Catholic Mass is the most common. Parts of the Mass is the second most common. The word Catholic shows up 5 times. Objects and activities. So you can kind of get a feel of what types of products are showing up on that first page. Probably some Catholic Mass activities, probably some like I Spy Catholic objects, and then obviously parts of the Mass. So now let's do that for the other one, which was parts of the Catholic Mass. Let's see what shows up here. And it might be some of the same, might be different. So that's where I kind of compare a few different ones and kind of go with the best options. While this is running, I'm also going to write down objects and activity, since those were some options. All right, here we have Catholic Mass, parts, the, of Mass. Okay, this isn't really giving us a ton of information. There's one more thing I'm going to put in here. One of the keywords I use on KDP is order of the Catholic Mass. So let's see what happens there. And that one didn't show up on the keyword generator, but that's also, why the keyword generator isn't the be all end all of keyword tools. You have to, use a little bit of your own knowledge. Okay, order of the Mass and parts of the Catholic Mass, both showing up in that list. Test and study guide. Okay, those are interesting, but I'm creating for younger kids, so I'm not going to be, studying. So that's how I use the title analyzer tool. So we kind of uncovered a little bit. So we have order of the Catholic Mass, objects, and activity. So from here, I'm going to want to do a little bit more research using our Keyword Insights tool. And the reason is that even though we have a number of products with the exact match keyword, it doesn't take into account how TPT shows results sometimes. For example, math worksheet, first grade, you might have, let's just say, 3,000 products with the exact match using a certain phrasing, but there might be way more that are relevant to the searcher that TPT shows. So in this, we have Catholic Mass, which shows 645 exact products with Catholic Mass. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Keyword Insights, and we're going to see what happens here when we search for Catholic Mass. The Keyword Insights tool is great because it's going to give us the total listings for that keyword. It's going to give us the average rating on the first page. So it's going to take those 24 spots on the first page and show what the average rating is for each item. And then it's going to give us the average price. So how, what are people selling their products for, and then average it. So this gives us a pretty good idea of the competition and how well things are selling. So this is running right now, and you can see the TPT listings is 740. It's still loading the ratings and the price, but it's in the hundreds or close to 100 and close to $5. So I'm thinking this is a good keyword. You can see that we have the keyword competition, the popularity, and Google search volume analysis here. You can see in here. So search volume, about 1,000. It goes up in the springtime. But the reason we include the Google search volume is to show that is this something that's being searched, but also TPT bids for certain keywords and also ranks naturally, organically for certain keywords. So it gives us a good idea of whether we're going to get visibility not only on TPT, but on Google as well. So I'm thinking this is a great keyword to use in our title. We have 740 products in our competition, and then almost 100 ratings per, and over $5 is the average price. So this Catholic Mass is totally going to be one that I'm going for. I'm going to try parts of the Catholic Mass. Let's see what the difference is there, if there is a difference. Okay, so parts of the Catholic Mass is 130. So I think I'll probably use a combination of the two of them in my product. So this is still loading, but I think I know I want to use Catholic Mass and parts of the Catholic Mass in my title and description. Those are going to be my main keywords that I'm targeting. So now I know that we want to focus our product around parts of the Catholic Mass. So one of the things I want to do is make sure that my listing stands out among others that show up for that keyword. So I'm going to type in parts of the Catholic Mass into the product image reviewer tool. And what this will do is for every listing on the first page of results on TPT, it's going to show me what the product image is. And that's one of the things that catches everyone's eye, right? So when we're searching on TPT, we are drawn by pretty pictures, and that's just the fact of it. So we're going to take a look at what colors, what formats, what could we do with our product image to make it stand out. Also, underneath each product image, you're going to see a little ratings count, so you can see, okay, obviously this is resonating more than this. And it's probably because I can read this much better. And this is a little bit harder to read. Pretty colors, but harder to read here. This is also showing, okay, that shows images. This says very big mass. These are nice and easy to read. These are all still loading. So this is pretty plain. This is, it's got 12 ratings, but it's hard to see what it is and what you'll get. So, okay, these all look like the same place. All right. So now I have a good idea of how I can differentiate myself, right? We have a lot from that same store that also is this light pink. These are popping out to me. So I feel like this is a good approach, something, large words. I think what I'm going to be doing is it's going to be catered to younger kids. So I think a more graphic style here, like this Catholic Mass bingo. So that's kind of how I'll probably design my product images. So that's how I use the image reviewer when I am posting new products.